Inspiration is so tricky to define. It can be something as small as a smile. Of the 13 inspirational women nominated this year, there are some who inspire us with their courage to overcome hardship and fight back. Some who found their gift, passion, and purpose in life, and who live every day reaching out to help others. And then there are some who gently sow peace, tranquility, and soul food to lift others up through things like music, healing, or who always show up with bright pink lipstick and a song. Inspiration can't be measured. One person cannot be said to be more inspirational than another. Because inspiration has this magical quality, a smile, for example, can be passed on from person to person infinitely. We often don't realize how far-reaching our ripples are. She Inspires is about shining a light on the inspirational people in our lives and saying thank you. And by sharing their stories, connecting and inspiring others, we spread the inspiration even further. Woohoo! And welcome to everybody to my first live stream for 2022. I'm a little bit rusty, so bear with me. I'm going to add our wonderful guests today. I've got SheInspires Award Winner for 2022, Shalom Lloyd. Welcome, Shalom.
Thank you for having me, Penny.
The beautiful lady who nominated her, Kathy Dowden. Hello ladies. And welcome.
Thank you. Oh my God, it's great to be here. And Kathy, thank you for nominating me.
Oh, please. Honestly, I'm so delighted to be with two amazing ladies.
Listen, both of you ladies have been here before, haven't you? Last year. So Shalom, you came to support Kathy's nomination last year.
I did.
Which was amazing. That's how I met you. And I'm so thrilled to have actually met you in person this year, because you and Kathy, as I said to you, have a total magical connection when you're together. If someone like me is with you, you almost feel like a third party because you two are so joined up.
That's Penny's lovely way of saying, AKA, they're crazy.
Yeah. I was being really. So Kathy, please won't you start by telling us what are the reasons that you nominated Shalom?
Well, we might be here quite a while if I go into all the reasons that this lovely lady inspires me. As you say, do you know what, Penny? She's just such a bright, shining light, a ray of sunshine, and I love being around Shalom. Yeah, it's just always a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. But basically, we met nearly 4 years ago now, and I was in a room with lots of other business owners. It was my first trade show, and Shalon, honestly, she just kind of really stood out. She was there with her son, selling her beautiful products. And after that, I started following her on social media. Maybe a little bit of stalking, because I just found her incredibly inspiring. And over the years, I've just seen this lady where nothing is, just nothing is an obstacle for her. I've seen her in the early days in a big, massive truck driving to a show in London, Excel, doing a live Instagram as she is, stuck in traffic, and being so honest and authentic, saying this is what it's like to be a business owner. This is the behind the scenes. It's tough. It's not easy. I've been up at 4 a.m. and the inspiration is there on a business level. So as an entrepreneur, looking at her journey and seeing where she has gone from her truck to John Lewis, to Harrods. There's TED Talks in between. There's like trade shows. There's non-stop speaking events. So from a business level, she inspires me. As a woman, she really inspires me. She shows that, you know, you can have a partner, a family. You can take your ideas and go. Like she'd always say, just go with it, Kathy, do it, you know, get out there, let nothing stop you. So as a woman, she reminds me that there are no glass ceilings, there are no barriers. As a mother, oh my gosh, she just inspires me so much. I don't know where to begin. I think it was 2 weeks ago, I rang one morning, I had a quick question, and she was out of breath when she got to the phone, and I thought, oh, she's probably doing packed lunches, and she was. She's like, no, I've just finished the packed lunches, found my son's inhaler, I've just done 2 hours on the shopping channel. I mean, she's not had a cup of coffee at that hour of the morning, and she's done all of this, takes it all in her stride, and then she's telling me about, you know, she needs to get ready to fly off to Dubai for some international trade show. So, you know, she just manages to do it all. She never pretends it's easy, but she just reminds you we can do it. And if there's an obstacle, she doesn't focus on that, doesn't let it drag her down. Her brain immediately thinks of how can I get around this? And you know, you can't not love her. You can't not be inspired.
Shalom, I've actually had a look at your TEDx talk, and I think it almost epitomizes you entirely, because you walk your talk and turning the impossible into possible step by step. You just go for it, girl. And I've got another admirer who I'm just going to play a message from her, who really sort of puts it in a nutshell as well. Thanks, Kathy, for that. Did you mention that she has 5 children?
No, actually, I left that out.
I just don't know how she does it. But anyway, here we are. I've got a lovely message from Debbie.
Hi, my name is Debbie Lewis. I'm the Regional Ecosystem Manager at NatWest Enterprise in Business Banking. Shalom Lloyd. How do I know Shalom? Well, she was introduced to me around 2 years ago by a colleague who had stumbled across Naturally Tribal, and knowing I had a hair and beauty background, said to me, I think you should meet this lady. She's rather incredible. And I remember having a coffee with Shalom and talking to her about her business. And Shalom has more layers than an onion. There is so much about this woman that inspires me, whether you take the fact that she studied in Ukraine as a pharmacist, the background that she has and the experiences that she's not only learnt from but built from. She's incredible, and she speaks so candidly and openly and transparently. There is no question that's off limits with Shalom, and you know that the answer that you are getting is 100% from the heart, no holds barred. So Shalom continues to inspire me with the progress that she makes, the incredible experiences that she's sharing around the manufacturing of naturally tribal skincare, the regeneration of the product and getting into incredible suppliers and wholesalers, being on TV promoting the product, the press coverage that she gets, and she takes everything in her stride. When you speak to her, it's like, oh, that, you know, like it's nothing. The woman could move mountains and say that it was no problem. But most recently, I've invited Shalom to speak at a number of inspirational women's events around International Women's Day. And she is without a doubt one of the speakers that I get the most internal feedback about. People commenting and messaging saying, wow, she is phenomenal. There is nothing that this woman hasn't done, couldn't do, won't do in the future. And she does it all in such a humble way. And I know that she is inspiring every woman that she meets, and some men too. So Shalom, I wish you every success in this category. There's no doubt in my mind that you should win, and you're already a winner to me.
How beautiful is that, Shalom? Oh, wow.
I'm a crier, so I'm really sorry. I wasn't expecting that.
More layers than an onion. I don't think you're going to live that one down too soon. That's just so cool. I loved it. And Kathy, is it okay if I play the little message from Faith as well?
Please do.
Faith?
My name is Faith Berida, and I'm the factory manager for GE Oils. Finding myself in this position is great. And one of the people that will say has kept me going in this position that I find myself is Shalom. Shalom has a way of inspiring me. I met Shalom sometime in 2019. I started working closely with her. And I would say that career-wise, in my personal life, she has been incredible. She's someone that even when you make mistakes, she will correct you and still talk to you to move forward. So if I have to talk about Shalom in a second, I would just say that she's a wow person.
Wow.
I love it.
Oh my God, how did you guys get her? She's Nigeria.
You're far-reaching. That's
Oh my God. She's amazing. She's our production manager at JE Oil. She's incredible. I'm so hard on her. Oh my God.
well, you're incredible.
Kathy, how does Shalom make you feel?
Do you know what? She really, really motivates me without knowing it. I mean, the last 2 years have been really tough on everybody. And if you own a business, especially a relatively new one, it's so tempting sometimes to throw the towel in, especially when you've got children and you're homeschooling or dealing with anxiety.
And then COVID. What about COVID?
That's what it is. The last 2 years, it's been crazy. And then honestly, all I need to do to get my mojo back is think of Shalom and just think of her out there, and she just doesn't stop. She's fierce. She does do it in such a humble, very authentic way, but it's just so inspiring. It really, really is.
You're amazing, Shalom. What have you got next on your list of things to do? Because I am quite sure you're going to make the impossible possible. Definitely.
Kathy, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. And even just hearing from Debbie and Faith, I mean, I talk for England and Nigeria normally, and I'm speechless at the moment. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't take these things sort of well. I'd rather be talking about other people. You know, imposter syndrome is real. I always wonder, why do people make a fuss and why does anyone want to listen to me? But it seems to make a difference. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. I just keep being myself. I'm actually getting on a flight to Dubai later on today. So I'm heading for Heathrow after this call. I'm just trying to build my brand and sell my products. And along the way, do what's right. And, I'm a pharmacist. I work in drug development and I've got EMQT. I'm just trying to do what's right for people, for patients, for my businesses, and just take people along with me. I always say to wedge the door open for others to follow, for others to come in, particularly other women. In the last year, we've talked a lot about diversity and inclusion, etc. For me, it's all of us. I want us to get to the place where we stop seeing these things, when we stop using those words. Everything I do is inclusive, and it has to be. If we're really going to change the world, I want to change the world. I say on my gravestone, it has to say, "Here lays the crazy woman who changed the world." That's what I really want.
Yeah.
So it's baby steps, no matter what, even if it's one person you touch. So yeah, there's so many exciting things ahead for us. We're launching new products coming through. Our facial range is coming through. I'm sorry, I'm babbling. I don't even know what to say. I'm still a little bit overwhelmed.
I kind of feel like, just looking at the way that you've set up your business and what you do, that you are a leader amongst women, because you seem to have thought of everything before it became, politically correct to do something. So I really, really admire you. I think you're such a wonderful, wonderful person, and look to you for advice and what you're doing, because I think you really set an amazing example.
Thank you, Penny. I mean, I'm standing on the shoulder of giants, to be honest. There's so many people I'm standing on their shoulders that enable me to do this. And I'm hoping that I have shoulders that people can stand on as well. And no man is an island. Everything I do, I'm the face of it, right? There's an army behind me who are actually working tirelessly to support. So I go there and I take the glory for a lot of things, but there's so many people who are supporting, championing, working tirelessly. And for that, I really thank you for this, because we as women have to learn to accept compliments, accept whatever's honor has been bestowed on us. So I'm taking this one. I'm wearing this one as a badge of honor, and I thank you so much for it.
Oh no, it's a great pleasure. Have you got anything to close, Kathy?
Yeah, there's there's so many things I have left out, but I really can't move forward without just pointing it's her moral code and her ethics that I just love so much, because as you know, she set up a production company in the kingdom of Esan, and a large reason for Shalom doing that was to give those women in the village a job, a lifeline, a sense of independence, a way to send their children to school, to be able to afford to educate the young girls coming up. She cares so much about people. And again, I just can't leave without talking about, the breast cancer screening that you organized out there. And I think it was it 400 women that would not otherwise ever have that done. So she just goes above and beyond. And there's a lot more I could go on about, but we would run out of time. And I know Hannah wanted to be here today, but she's quite poorly this morning, but she would have just had so much to add. It may have been a 2-hour live stream.
I love that. Kathy, thank you so much for nominating such an amazing woman. And Shalom, what a pleasure to have you. I can't wait when we get together on the 31st of March to celebrate all you lovely women. I can't wait for that event. It's going to be amazing.
No, it's a special day for me, Penny, 31st. Yeah. My twins were born on the 31st of March.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Oh, I don't know what we're going to do about that. Their birthdays are a lot more important. But anyway, I'm going to let you go to Dubai. As Kathy said, we could talk for hours because there's so much in you. So thank you
so much.
And thank you, Penny. Thank you so much for arranging this beautiful platform so that we can bring women in and, show our gratitude and share the love. So thank you.
It's such a pleasure. Bye, ladies.
Bye.
About the amazing things you do.
Oh my God, ladies, I can't believe you guys.
Oh, thank you, my loves. Absolutely amazing to see you. Shalom, honestly, we could talk for hours. You're just so freaking incredible.
How did you guys get Debbie and Faith? You guys are crazy.
It was Hannah, because I don't know anybody in your world.
I spoke to Faith this